sorry, guys. I don't know what this thing does. It comes up with this thing saying you have to agree that this video will be over all of other apps. And I don't care. I don't know what that means. So I'm like, okay, but it won't, it doesn't have a place where you can say okay. All right, let's see. Yeah. From Santa Cruz. All right, nice. All right, where did you guys go? Okay, so anyway, I'm trying to figure out what the hell that is and how do I get rid of it. So because it comes up a lot, and then that's why I have to turn everything off and turn it back on because it won't let me on. Weird, huh? Hi, Christina. Hi, Christy. Hi, Witness. Thank you guys for waiting and coming back patiently. If anybody knows what that is, please let me know how to fix it. Hi, Cassie. It's a thing that says Jessica's passenger seat. Woo. Hi, you guys. It's a beautiful night out. I know. I am a little bit. It was so hot in the valley. I thought, come here. Hello from Sacramento. Nice. Sweet. Knucklehead Kenny. All right. Look beautiful as always. Thank you. Got some new things. Would love it today. We went shopping. It was really fun. So that'll be a surprise. What lipstick shade is that? It's L'Oreal. It says, I pink, you're cute. That's what it looks like. Hello. And hello to your dog. Anyway, but it is. I'm always fighting lipsticks. Andy M. All right. If you haven't seen the movie Andy Main, please somehow find it and see it. It's very funny. Hi from Liberty Lake, Washington. All right, Liberty Lake. Hi, Tori. You look fabulous as always. Thank you. You guys do too, and I really appreciate you coming back. Does Does anyone know what that is? Where you start a video and then it says you have to agree that this is going to post over all your all your apps. This, something like that. It's something weird. It's really. And then even when I mean, there's nowhere to say okay. It just says you have to agree to it, but there's nowhere to agree. So then it keeps saying you're not agreeing, and it's like, well, where the hell do I agree? Ooh, just something I've never seen before. I'm going to show you guys. See those two? Let's see. We have here these two, this one and that one, and that's 11 o'clock and 2 o'clock. I never saw those ledges before. I don't know if it's just because it was light out, and I never saw them before. Or, oh, it's a gorgeous color on you. Thank you. Oh, that's sweet. You guys are great. Well, it's nice and cool out here, and I bought some fans. It's hot here. It's really hot. So I bought some of those little, the old kind of fans. I bought them from Amazon. I had one for a while, but it broke. All right, now I got to do this because I lost a bunch of comments. So I'm going to live chat. Oh, there you are. Question. In reading the aims of Scientology, they talk about criminal. What would Scientology consider as being a criminal? It's like if somebody murders someone or if they have a felony, they tried to pin a felony on me for when I first escaped out and they chased me across the country. We had a protest in honor of Lisa McPherson. It was like a candlelight vigil. And so they put out this huge, this was in Clearwater, they put out a huge injunction. And in it, they had all these people that were on the list, of course, me, as Tony Bazazian. They couldn't even get my name right. Idiots. So, anyway, I said to everybody, follow the directions. These guys are totally legal. And, because the critics are like, screw these guys. Because at the bottom it said, anyone who's friends with these people is also part of the injunction. So they were like, screw this. I said, believe me, these guys are serious. So I meant to follow the thing. Thank you. Thank you. Got one of the best views. All right. Scientology audit Ottawa. Cool. So I meant to follow the injunction. Whether they did or not, I don't know. But I came home thinking I'd followed the injunctions. And this young girl rings my doorbell and she goes, are you Tory? And I said, uh-huh. And she goes, you've been served. And she hands me this, this thing that I have to go back and be part of this court case. And they were basically trying to pin a criminal conviction on me for 3 things. One, walking down the wrong side of the street, because that was one of their rules. If their building on this right, we had to be on this side. So there's number 1. I was just trying to get from Flag, which is like here, from Lisa McPherson, I was here, a couple blocks. So I'm walking down the street. And then I go over, because I think, okay, I got to get over to Flag. And whoops, okay, there's one. Wrong side of the street. Number 2, can't block any windows or doors. Okay, we protest all day, and I'm with a friend of mine, Ida Camburn, the late Aunt Ida Camburn. Hello, Ida. A wonderful woman. If you ever want to see some really, she was a true crusader. Her son is in Scientology probably, unless he died. Hello.
Hello.
I like your outfit. Pretty.
Thank you.
So, what can I say? Ida and I are protesting, and we go down the main drag of Clearwater at the time. Cleveland, maybe was it? I forget the name of the street, but it was the main drag. And there they had a building right on the corner. And in front of the doors were these really tall bushes. And out on the street was a Santa Claus chair. So I say to Ida, you want to pick? It's empty. Nobody's there. It's Christmas time, but nobody's there because nobody wants to be around Scientology. So I say, do you want a picture of in the Santa Claus chair? And she goes, yeah, sure. So she sits down. I take a picture of her. No problem. She goes, do you want a picture in the Santa Claus chair? And I go, yeah, what the heck? I've only been out for a couple of weeks at the time. Or maybe it was a little longer, but whatever. It was still a little bit of time. Sit down in the Santa's chair. And it's like lights, cameras, action, security guards. They all come running up, And I say, what are you guys doing? I'm just like stunned. This is the beginning of them fair gaming me. And I'm like, what are you people doing? And they go, say another word and we're going to the Attorney General's office. And thank God for Bob Benton. He was down the street. He comes running up the street. He goes, get your effing hands off of her. He grabs me and throws me into the Lisa McPherson Trust. But that's number 2. And number 3 was you couldn't block a driveway. So, okay, I'm trying not to block a driveway and I'm protesting. And although some people have said they love it when I say picket. So we were picketing because we had the picket signs. We had signs. So I'm holding my picket sign and somebody comes up and they say, why are you picketing? Wow, that was fast. That was somebody zooming by. And I said, I was in Scientology for 30 years, blah, blah, blah. So we're protesting Lisa McPherson, who's now dead, who was in their hands. And okay, so the third violation for me, first was I walked on the wrong side of the street. Second was I blocked the driveway. No, I blocked the door. And the third one is now they're saying, while I was talking to that lady, I blocked the driveway. So that equals, in their eyes, this is how weird they are. That equaled a criminal conviction. They were trying to pin a criminal conviction on me. They thought I was going to come home, and the plan was my soon-to-be ex-husband was going to just kick me out. He's like, I'm living here. You're out of here. And I was like, okay, I didn't really know what else to do. That's another story. But anyway, somebody else helped me with that, and I kicked him out. But he thought she'd be out on the street, and I won't be able to get a job, right? Hello. Hi. Cute dog. Hello. Hello. Hello, little Bo. Hello. His name's Bo?
Uh-huh.
Oh, so cute. Hello.
He
Very-
got bit by, the tree down there has all these bees, and the Scientology Center try to cover up a lot of them, which they shouldn't have because bees are, but they try to cover
Yeah,
up.
you shouldn't.
He got stung on his face, and he's today.
You should call the city, and you should call the animal protection.
Well, I already called the city about all this.
But call the animals too.
No,
Yeah,
but I called the city about all this
Good.
already.
But you can call them about this other thing. That's a whole separate issue.
Well, you shouldn't cover bees. Bees.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So you should let them know because your dog got bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a real thing.
I
And
mean,
you,
I get they're trying to beautiful. Look at, I live in a really nice apartment on the other side, but this neighborhood's shit.
they are not trying to beautify it. They are. This is only here because of people like me. I was in it for 30 years.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, and they chased me across the country. I woke up in 2000, lost all my friends overnight, and my husband of 27 years. And so people like me are protesting, and even people who were never
I
in.
know they don't want the protesters.
Yeah, so that's why all these boxes are here. It's nothing to do with beauty, and it's.
I know
ruining-
one of the security guards told me because they want to attract the monarch butterfly, and I'm like,
Oh, please. And they're ruining the sidewalks. One of our friends is an engineer, and he measured these, and they're 1,000 pounds each. So you can see the sidewalk
why
is.
did the city allow it? That's wrong.
Unfortunately, they're kind of in with the cops.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But
what I
that
figured.
doesn't mean you can't complain as a citizen.
But not only that though, you look at over there, it's a red zone. So and over where I live on New Hampshire, they're covering hydrants. So to me, it's like, how could you? That's city.
Well, how
code.
about this? You can't get down the street if a fire truck had to come down here.
No,
There's
that's
no
what
way.
I'm saying. Right here, it's all red. And
But even if it wasn't red, with those cement things closing down the street,
yeah,
how's a fire truck going to get there?
right.
They had to use, what do you call those big things, the lift things?
Oh, I know. They did it late at night too.
Right. So
Because I walk here every day with my dog, and then all of a sudden they were all here.
So you should really talk to the city. I mean, you can call them every day. You know what I mean? Until they do something, because you're the people that are going to get hurt by this, and your dog. Because the more the sidewalk gets ruined, and if you look way up there, we have a friend who's disabled, and she's in a wheelchair, and she can barely get to. We were really worried about her.
Yeah.
Because one
But
night I
what
was
does the
here.
city say about all this? They don't care because they give them so much money.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean individuals can't, if you locally, see, I don't live here locally. I live in Burbank. Hello, it's okay. Okay. But, I live in Burbank, so I can't really call them and complain about it, but you can.
Yeah.
And you can every day. You know what I mean? Say, look, it's, November or August, whatever date it is. And, nothing's happened still. These
Yeah.
planters are still here. They're 1,000 pounds each. They're hurting the sidewalks.
Yeah.
They're not attracting butterflies. You see any butterflies? No.
No, the only one who has monarch butterflies is the guy right inside there.
Right where?
Right inside. I don't know if they're all Scientologists that rent those apartments down there, but there's a guy. If you walk down, because you can still walk down there.
I know you can. I can't. They won't let me.
Why?
Because they hate me.
Oh, they know you.
Yeah.
Oh.
They know me very well.
Oh, they let me walk every day.
Yeah.
So my thing is I walk here, I walk up this street, and then I walk down there. And they're very nice to me.
Of course they're very nice to you because you're local. And they know that you could do some damage if you called the city.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they don't want that. So
They wouldn't stop you from going through it.
pardon me?
They wouldn't stop you from going through
No, they can't.
They
I mean,
can't.
it's just I've already done that routine where I argue with the security guy, and You know, it's just sort of like,
Yeah.
it's not worth it. I finally thought, I'm going to just sit here. I take pictures of people underneath the
And where do
Scientology
you
sign.
video from? Who are you communicating with? when you
Just
do-
my YouTube site is Tory, which is my name, Tory, Magoo, after my dad, because he was a broadcaster for football, and he
Okay.
has little eyes like me, so so it's not kind of an honor of him, Mr.
Yeah.
Magoo. And then his football number was 44. He's in the Football Hall of Fame. So yeah, he played for the Chicago Cardinals.
Wow.
Yeah, so he's a cool guy, but he died when he was 51. I was 22.
Oh,
So,
died
you know,
too
I like to
young.
keep him around. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
It's like
absolutely,
it's one
yeah.
way that you can keep
Was he a
people.
Scientologist?
Oh God, no.
No.
He would have had me out of it if he would have been alive.
Yeah.
He would have. Unfortunately, my mom got snagged up by some other con man, and
And
he
then how old were you when you got into it?
probably 21, 22
Oh,
in 1969,
okay.
and I woke up in 2000.
Wow.
Long time.
Now,
But most
my
people
concern
stay in.
about, like, people believe what they want to believe, and I feel like all
It's
religions
not a
are
religion. It's a cult.
cults.
It's a
I feel like
business
I
fraudulent
feel
cult.
like all the religions are business. Okay.
Yeah, but
But
I was a Catholic.
I'm not defending them, but what I want to ask you is about the children trafficking. That
There you go. Big thing. Big
concerns
thing.
me more than anything in this.
Us
Like,
too.
when you're an adult, you make a decision to join. But as a kid,
Right. You don't have a choice.
you don't have a choice.
Yeah. And so a lot of people protesting, that's one of the biggest
Because
issues.
they separate the kids from the adults, correct? Yeah.
And it's really gross. It's really gross. The kids that have, grown up in it.
Now, are they homeschooled here? Or can kids go to other schools?
No.
Oh, they can.
Well, you have to remember in Scientology, which is a cult, it's not a
Well, I
religion.
haven't read a lot. I actually want to watch
Going Clear. Watch that. It's on
the
Netflix.
documentary from Musgrave's daughter, right? Not Musgrave, the head of the Scientology Center, his daughter did a documentary, didn't she?
Jenna.
Or she wrote a book.
No, you're thinking of no. None of Hubbard. Hubbard started Scientology.
No, but who's the head now?
David Miscavige. And his
Miscavige.
daughter is
His
Jenna.
daughter
Jenna.
wrote a book,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. There's all kinds of stuff on the internet, on YouTube, if you just, look for. I think the best place to start is xemu.net, because that is my friend in Norway who was never in, and he is a computer geek, and he just in the 90s someone was suing someone in Norway, and he thought, why would a church be suing someone?
Right.
So he started poking around, and he found all kinds of good that Scientology says how great it is, but tons of awful stuff. So he put together this xenu.net, which they hate because that's their top secret word,
Right.
and they make the most money out of it. So, but it has great
So
information.
kids that live here, because people have kids, right? That live here.
I don't think they live there. I don't really know now. In my day, which was in the 90s, 80s, 70s, in 69, the kids, I think they did have hotels where they lived. I think they did.
Mhm.
But I think then they moved them up to what they call the ranch.
Right. Yeah.
So I don't know now. No, I know what it is now. 20 years ago, they decided, David Miscavige decided, they're not allowed to have children. The Sea Org. Now that's not the public. I was public. So that's different. I have a child.
Yeah.
But the Sea Org cannot have
Oh, you
children
can't
anymore.
have children.
No, they're not allowed to. So it's either get an abortion or get out of Scientology. I mean, not get out of Scientology, but go to a lower organization where it's not Sea Organization. The
Right.
Sea Org can't have kids because it was such a mess. Frankly, a lot of the kids joined gangs, hardcore gangs, because, the gang said, look, they said, we don't have a family. And they said, we'll be your family,
Yeah.
but you're loyal to us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Scientology called me. They said, get over here. That's how I know it. Because a lot of people don't even know that. But I said, all right, I'll come. And I went over and they said, look, something awful has happened. The Sea Org kids have joined gangs. And I said, okay. I thought I can handle it, no problem. So we go over there, and I get this girl, and I said, "Look, what's the deal?" And she goes, "Look, Hubbard said, never desert a comrade in need, in danger, or in trouble. And these are our comrades." And I told her, I said, "You're screwed because these kids are trained by you with this technology,
Yeah.
and they're using it against you. So
Yeah.
I'm out." It was just like,
Yeah, I'm interested not to join, but I'm like kind of fascinated living here the last 6 months. And when there was a big protest going on here for a month.
I was there.
Oh, you were there?
Yeah.
So everybody's lined up and
Right.
camped out.
Yeah.
It's fascinating for me to learn about it.
And see, most of the people,
I appreciate living in this because I just got divorced, and so I had a beautiful house in Glendale, and then now I'm living in an apartment over here, and I only appreciate the beautification because it's such a bad neighborhood. But I get the other elements of it. I understand, like I don't agree with all this at all, and I already wrote the city about it. Like,
Okay,
your
good.
break, I already did.
Good.
But also I like some beautification in this neighborhood
Sure.
because there's a lot of crime, there's a lot of homeless, there's a lot, especially on my street where Kaiser was supposed to take down all those, and build something new, and they haven't. So we get degenerates every night. We get people that are, so it's that give it. Like I don't walk down my street, I walk this way, which, the security guards are all very nice to me. Like, Carrie, if you ever need anything, let me know. They're very, but I also know what it is. I'm very aware of the situation.
What it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm surprised you moved to this neighborhood.
Well, you know what? My kids go to school in Koreatown at a
So this
private
is
school,
close.
so it was close. And then my ex lives in Koreatown, so
Oh.
we needed to be close to where the kids go to school.
Oh, that's
Like, look I would never have moved out of my house, but life changes, and
yeah. And then you got to move on. I know. I obviously got divorced because my husband stayed in.
oh, he's still
He's
in.
not allowed to talk to me,
Oh, really?
and he wouldn't. He's scared to death of me because I'm a declared suppressive person.
So what made you leave?
It's
If
really
I
an
can ask.
odd story, but first of all, it's like a triangle, right? That's how Scientology is. So it starts out here, and it's kind of
So you
simple,
move up in the triangle?
but yeah, but it's like this is affordable, cheap, and it's sort of life tools. So
Yeah.
okay, that works. But then as you move up, it's sort of really weirdo stuff, and it's super expensive. That's why Xenu, that came in way up in the top triangle of the triangle. So they don't want anyone to know that word. It's XENU, even though it's pronounced Xenu, it's XENU.net. And I'm telling you, there's fabulous information on it. If you're like, I don't know about Scientology, you can talk to people that ran this, people that worked next to David Miscavige. Jesse Prince worked right next to David Miscavige. You can see my story. Like there's all kinds of personal stories on it. It's articles. Going Clear is on there. There's all kinds of stuff that's there.
Wow.
So it's a wealth of information that they would never tell you ever.
Yeah.
And if you talk to them, they'll say I'm crazy. Don't listen to Tory. I'm like, okay, here's the difference. Because I used to stand up at Hollywood Boulevard and just say, look, there's nothing free in Scientology. You see all the windows here?
Yeah.
You see how they're all closed down?
Yeah.
You know why?
Why?
Because of the kids that are live streamers. Do you know what live streaming is?
Yeah.
They stood out, Jessica Palmadessa and this guy, Streets LA, stood out in front of their testing center, Hollywood and Highland.
Yeah.
And they were there every day filming. And all of a sudden, they couldn't get rid of them. And Jessica's really funny. Live streaming, I mean, there may be more around the world, but here in LA, it went from 2 to 200 by Easter. That was Christmas time to Easter, 200. And so their buildings, every building, it's a Scientology building, you see from the top to the bottom, all the shades are closed. So that should tell you a little bit about it's a church, Okay, granted, this is where they sleep, so okay, that's fair enough. But you
Doesn't
can
look
walk
very
down
nice.
L. Ron
Is it
Hubbard.
nice inside?
No,
No.
this used to be a hospital.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you know, it's the same thing. They're like bunk beds, and you know, it's
Oh.
crummy. It's an awful life. It's just
Terrible.
I was telling my friend today. It's a really good pitch.
Yeah.
You know, like what do you do for
Do
work?
they pay rent?
No, no. See, because they're the Sea Org, and Hubbard used to live out on a boat in the sea, in the ocean, and so he started the Sea Organization, and they were all these
Oh, is
young
that where it's
kids.
from?
Yeah, that's where it's from, because they were living on a boat out in the sea with Hubbard. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. There's a great book called L. Ron Hubbard, Messiah or Madman by Beth Corrigan. And it really gives or A Piece of Blue Sky, either one. They give the history of Scientology.
Beautiful.
It's a good photo.
It is a great.
Careful.
Directly. It's beautiful.
Very pretty. Get the big sign. And don't ever join Scientology.
Wow, I didn't know that's where it.
And they're after all kinds of, especially Latina. Especially.
They just had a big festival with the
Right,
Latino.
because they're trying to get them in. But I'm telling you, I'm out there every day talking to them, saying, "Be careful," because they're after you and your family.
So when you rise in the triangle, you don't have to live here anymore.
You know, I'm public. So remember, public. There's public and Sea Org.
Okay.
So Sea Org, they're 24/7. It's like
New York is the people that live here.
yeah,
Okay.
and they're 24/7 Scientology.
Okay.
That's it. They work. They're like slaves, really,
Yeah.
literally.
Okay. Yeah.
It's
I
like
know.
a
They're
slave
out
club.
here at 6 a.m.
Yeah, you see it.
Yeah.
You know, it's awful. So, public, they work, you know, we work, have jobs. Well, I'm not going to say I'm one of them anymore because I'm not. But
Yeah.
when I was in, I had a job. I was raising my son. I was a teacher, you know, different things.
Yeah.
So, and then at night, I would come here from Burbank and do courses or auditing.
Yeah.
You know, auditing is like counseling kind of thing, but it doesn't really work. So it's really crummy counseling for a lot of money. And people go, well, why did you stay? But you really stay because of the people. And they quickly cut out all your family and friends that don't like Scientology.
Yeah.
So anybody that can think, they're like, you don't want to talk to her.
Yeah.
You know, do you know about her? And they have all kinds of shit that flat out lies. It doesn't matter. They'll start saying about the person. And then you're like, really? And they're like, oh yeah, you don't want to be hanging with her or him.
Yeah. I have a couple, my building over here.
Are you on? Is your building on L. Ron Hubbard Way?
No, on New Hampshire.
Oh yeah, okay.
Right, the new building, the Wilder, the brand new building.
Yeah, it looks nice.
It is a great building and managed very well, but they've rented out some of the rooms to Scientologists for meetings and stuff, and we've caught them. And what they've done is their key fob is orange and ours are all black.
Oh,
And so we see them coming and going.
wow.
And so, you know, we talked to management about it, like, you know, I thought this was supposed to be residential, not for, oh, well, you know.
Are they
like-
Scientologists? The
Oh, yeah.
owners?
And no, the owner's not. She's from Lebanon and she came here with no money at all and got investors and to support because our place is really nice. I have like right outside my apartment, I have a terrace and on the 4th floor, the 7th floor, there's barbecues, there's places to lay out. I mean,
Right.
she's created these like in an urban environment, she's created these really nice places, but she now has like 10 around LA. And she's not connected to Scientology, but there's a lot of Scientologists that live there. And there's this guy, Lucas, that I loved. And he has 2 dogs. He and I became friends. And then I found out his parents are Scientologists. He's here from Colorado for a year because he wanted to go up.
And is he a Scientologist?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
He wanted to go up and he just got a credential where he just went up in the pyramid And then I was just like, okay, you know what? I don't want to condemn anybody that they believe in, but I don't need to. One girl that lives in my building, she's here every night, and she told me, "Oh, Carrie, you know what? I my career is because of Scientology, and they told me about public speaking. They taught me about how to advance myself and how to go. You know what? You can come to a meeting with me." And I'm like, "No, that's okay."
Oh, God. Good for you.
I have
Yeah.
no interest in it. I'm fascinated by it. Uh, on a level that I'm interested to learn more about it, not to join it, but just to.
Yeah, I'll give you, I only have a few of these left, but I'll give you one. I think I have, yeah, I do. Here we go. This is all the stuff they won't tell us. Are you the, see, this is right here, zedu.net. That's my friend in Norway.
Okay.
And then this is my YouTube site, Tory Magoo 40. Oh, no, wait, no. Here it is. Tory Magoo. Here it is. It's on YouTube, Tory Magoo 44.
Okay. I got it.
And I don't know if all the rest of them, because these are my older cards.
Okay. Yeah, I'll look it
But
up.
poke around. It's all
I
stuff
will
that they
poke around.
But believe me, if you say my name, they will start telling you all kinds of good lies about how horrible I am. And I always say to people, here's the deal. Because how do you know? Maybe I am lying through my teeth. But the difference is I am willing to talk to anyone. If David Miscavige wants to talk to me, I've invited him to my house. They are not allowed to talk to me.
Right. Yeah.
Any of them. The Sea Org have to walk over across the street to get around me. I go, what do they think? I'm going to shed suppression on them or something? You know, it's just, but I've been talking.
What is in there?
That's just parking.
Oh, parking.
And that's a hotel at the end.
That they own.
Yeah. But you'll see as you drive around the town, if you see all that's the Scientology building.
And then what about, because I used to live over on Canyon at a 1935 Craftsman over on Canyon. And so the Celebrity Center is right down there.
I was married there.
Oh, you were?
I met my husband there.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a beautiful building.
It's gorgeous.
It's just too bad.
But they used to invite us over to, and I had two boys, and they said, "Oh, come to brunch sometime. Come to brunch."
Yeah.
And so we went to brunch one time, and then they said, "Oh, well, we want to bring your kids."
Bring them where?
Take your kids. I don't know. And I said, "Oh no, you're not taking my boys anywhere."
Good.
Because I'm like, why do they want to take the kids?
They just want to indoctrinate them more. You know what I mean? Get them away from you.
No.
And it would probably be like how bad you are.
Yeah.
Stick with us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And kids are like, oh yeah, okay.
They're so, of course,
yeah,
right?
I mean, they're kids.
Yeah.
So you did the 100% the right thing to do.
I'm like, I just wanted to come here for brunch because I heard you had a good brunch.
That's why I tell people don't do that, because they do that kind of thing, and not everyone's as smart as you are. You know what I mean? They might,
I know.
okay, here's the kids. And it's like,
take the kids. I can have a nice.
we had a great brunch, so okay, take the kids. Not realizing, these guys that live here sign a 1 billion-year contract. It is 1 billion years. And I have sat with them down the street at a nursing home where they're dying. And I've said, do you want to come back to the Sea Org next lifetime? Because they believe in you're going to return. And they go, hell no.
It's great talking to you.
It was good talking to you. My name's Tori.
Carrie.
Hi, Carrie.
Hi.
I hope I see you again.
Yes. Are you? You're out here.
I'm kind of out here periodically.
I'm out here every day.
Okay. And this is who?
Bo.
I'm so awful with names. I love his little paws. They're so cute.
I know. Oh, he just had a bad day with those fucking bees, but.
Oh.
But I'm kind of mad at them for.
That's not nice.
I'm kind of mad at the Scientologists for covering up that bee hole because
Absolutely.
it's made them more aggressive and.
Sure. Sure.
And you know what? Bees are like getting extinct, so
You know what Einstein said? When the bees are gone, we're gone.
yeah.
So, they doing that is just criminal.
Yeah.
You should definitely let the city know because they'll do it again. Believe me.
Oh, they'll cover it.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
city won't.
No, the city won't, but they will.
They will again. So that's why I'm
I
saying.
feel like they feel like they can do anything. I feel like they
do.
bought the city.
Yeah. No, they didn't. They didn't. They really didn't.
They bought with all this. No one would have been able to do this ever. They wouldn't.
Okay.
I
That's what they want you to think. They do.
what?
Anybody could do this.
No, do put these.
Oh, put these things.
That's what I mean.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, the city
If
would go,
they
no.
didn't have money and deep pockets,
Right.
there's no way they would be able to put all this.
And just like
here.
their permits, like this road being shut.
You know that they have, I found out from another woman that was here when you guys were all lined up here, that she said they have permits for like 6, 7 months
That's what yeah.
for different events.
Right.
So that's why they blocked it off.
Yeah. They want to close the street and have it be.
They want to close the street, yeah.
And unfortunately, you're looking at one of the people that got the name named it that.
Yeah.
But, at the time I was in and I thought, okay, it's one block. It keeps it one block, so it's just L. Ron Hubbard Way, their block. Because there's not that many people on the block except them.
Right.
So he said, okay, he just signed it off. But now it's like, I'm ready to go back and go, okay, that's it.
That's right. Yeah.
I got it named, but this is like,
And you know what? Like it's really pretty in the morning, and a lot of the people that work at the hospital walk down, and they have to open it up. They have to keep pedestrians it open for pedestrians.
You have to talk to them about that and talk to your neighbors because the
I
more
I've been talking to my neighbors.
the more people that call that live locally, the
No,
more
there's about 20 of us in our neighborhood. I mean, in our building that we've all already talked to them about the planters. We haven't talked to them about the bees yet, and we've talked about the closure here. So.
And where are the bees? On that side of
on this next block, where that heavy set guy is walking down right now, one of the trees,
Okay.
and they put clay to cover up most of the beehive.
Oh my God. So that's so mean to the bees. Of course they're gonna be mad, and then they bite your dog.
Yeah, they bite my dog. I don't need to go to friggin' emergency and spend $1,000.
No. No. You'll be okay. You'll be okay.
It was nice talking to you.
It was nice talking to you too.
Keep up the good fight.
Thank you. I'll see you soon.
I will.
Okay. Here you go. I don't care, Noah. Oh, you have a handheld fan, rather? Been in Maui when I go to concerts in the park. Exactly. Yeah, they really help. Hi, idiots. Exactly. Witness, please block Noah. Wow, why are you blocking Noah? That's okay that he says that. I don't mind if he's just letting me know that happened. I don't think you have to block him. I don't think so, unless he said something else. Noah Garcia, please no crosstalk about. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, don't bring the other shit. But you can send me. It's better to just send me a little message, because then it's not in the chat. They don't have to read it. Just send me a little message. Thank you, babe. All right. Hi, Dawn. Now, I bet you I'm a mile behind. I am. I am. All right. So I'm going to go down to the bottom. They were talking about other protesters, not former Scientologists. Okay. been listening, but the lady was really sweet. She was really sweet. She was really nice. And she's really active. She's really proactive. I learned a lot from her. And I'm not telling you, Osa. You can't know it. I learned a lot from her. Wrote down some secret stuff. But I gotta get new cards. My cards are almost out. I'm almost out of cards. And that's why you are the OG, Tori. Thank you. Power lies. lies Got your answer. Okay, good. Thank you, witness. Hello. Hello. She was cool. She was. She was a really sweet lady. I love those cards. I pass out 10 to Chicago neighbors of the ideal org. SPs, a cause of a mess. Good staff is here. The cause of a mess everywhere. Big fail Scientology. That's what Anonymous used to say. Hello. That's when you see people who are, even she, her dog got bit, so she was kind of ticked off, but I think she was happy to run into me. There you go, your local friendly SP. Yeah. 2,000-year-old LRH. You know what that means. Like they couldn't take over Clearwater. They couldn't. I was there when they tried to. These things have a written onto you that too long. They won't blame. They want to get her in. She knows. I gave her enough information, so she'll be okay. That's right. Super secret CIA. Can I ask you a question, sir? Nope. Are you a Scientologist? Yes. But you can't talk. Now that's a flunk right there. Epic fail. Again. Can I ask you a question? Nope. Can I ask you a question? Yeah. What do you think of these planters?
Seem to do the job.
Really?
They
Do
hold up
you live locally?
not too far, like 10 minutes away.
They're ruining the street. You know why they have them out here? Scientology put them out here
Oh, okay. You're not
because
with
we're
Scientology?
protesting. I was in Scientology for 30 years.
You're no longer?
No, I escaped out in 2000,
Wow,
and I've been speaking out for 24 years.
that's amazing.
Yeah. So keeping people like you, but you have to be very careful because they're after people. Like, do you speak two languages?
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay.
They're after you.
Okay.
So you just have to know that you're young, you're good looking, you're smart. They want you. So, and they'll make it like, oh, you're perfect for this. You're exactly who we're looking for.
Yeah.
It's called love bombing in cults.
Yeah. Thank you so much for that knowledge.
You're welcome. Take care. More. So for every grumpy one, every grumpy Scientologist, there's about 10 or 20 really nice people. Too bad they forgot how to be people. They won't graduate. If they do, she knows what to do. Hey, they repeat the same stupid lies. I know. I mean, can you believe that? I say, can I ask you a question? No. And you can tell he was a Scientologist. They're just such idiots. Communication is the universal solvent. Not in Scientology, it is it? Not anymore. Used to, I don't know if it ever was, now that I think about it. Hello. Have her take a photo. She lives here. That's the scam lady. She won. Good call, lady. Stay powerful. Isn't that good that she didn't let her kids go in there? Wow, I love that story. It's connected to Scientology. You hear that a lot under the radar. Who's connected to Scientology? I don't know who you're talking about. The trolls are on tonight. Oh, cult is clearly paying to have meeting spaces in this lady's building. Yeah, that's kind of amazing. But she's on it. She's letting people know, and she's getting them to call too. I'm thinking about starting a petition. If anybody's good at writing a petition, I think we should write a local petition. About these stupid flower pots. Here, I'll show you. We're still here. See? It really, and look at the sidewalk. It's not. It's worse up at that end, but it's really pretty crummy. And they have them all here, all up and down L. Ron Hubbard Way, Celebrity Center. They're all on that side of the street. You can see them. You can see them from here. Not quite sure why you um, deleted Tim's thing. Walk. Go ahead. That's right. Go up there and live up there on the Scientology side. Big girls. That's what I always do with the homeless too. I say, yeah, go stay around Scientology. I'm surprised they're not here. This is what we did. Serious. Okay. Okay. Oh, take a picture of your phone. Here, I'll take a picture of you if you want. Oh my goodness. No, yeah, get off here. I do it all the time.
I appreciate it.
I was in Scientology for 30 years
Yeah.
and I escaped out. Don't ever get in it.
Are these apartments?
No, these are apartments. And they're not apartments, they're dorms with bunk beds. And it's a billion-year contract to live there. It is. You have to sign a billion.
That's why they hunt them down. How when they leave?
They chased me across the country. The Tampa police got me out of the Tampa airport. And Scientology is like a triangle, where it's cheap down here, but it gets more and more expensive.
As you go up the.
Yeah, and it's the top secret stuff, which is all bullshit.
And there's so many cameras. There's so many cameras, and all the windows are blacked
Believe
out.
me, I know. They tried to pin a criminal conviction on me and they had 100 cameras in a 2-block area with us protesting.
I've heard a lot of stories like this. Like they try to get cases on people would leave.
Yeah.
Well,
Can you take a picture of it? It's so
Sure,
great.
yeah. Give me the camera though.
Thank you so
Okay.
much. Not us.
All right, now you guys all get in there. All right, just a second. All right. Oh, perfect. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, there's one now. Let me just get a little one a little closer. Okay, one. Oh, maybe it's. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, great. Really nice. Check and see if you like it.
Sure thing.
But don't ever get in Scientology. It's really a scam.
Of course not.
Yeah, it's like the thing where the guy sold the gold watches in the movies. And they're really cheap at the bottom and they're really expensive at the top. They're all just pieces of shit. Yeah, that's Scientology. It really is.
I'm here every once in a while.
I do a lot. I do. My name's Tori, and my YouTube site is Tori Magoo 44, and I have like 25,000 subscribers and 5 million views on it. Because I tell people stuff they don't know about them.
Yeah.
And they're like, I escaped out in 2000 and nobody was talking but me and 3 other people.
Oh.
And I only thought there were 50 people on the internet because that's the thing. They keep you really stupid.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So you can't really, they can't look on the internet. They're not allowed. And they build in self-censoring right away. So you
So you
even-
try to block out.
yeah,
your
you're
criticism.
blocking out yourself. You see
Yeah.
what I mean? It's not like
This is your
they're,
channel, right? Got you right there.
yeah. And subscribe. They hate when my subscriptions go up. They do.
There's even people making responses to her videos, like trying to
yeah?
dispute her and stuff like that,
Oh,
and like
scientific.
discredit you.
They
That's
are?
crazy. I've seen one of them here being like responding to some of your videos.
What do they say?
Let's see. The first one I saw was this. Weighing in on recent community division. Has back and forth with Jeff, whoever Jeff.
Oh, that's the guy Jeff. That's okay to watch. This guy Jeff was a lunatic that showed up and just tried to. There was one younger man that didn't want to give his name, and he goes, "Well, what is your name?" And he said, "I don't want to say." And he was
cowards.
he was really nice. No, he wasn't a coward. Jeff was the creepy guy.
Oh, I see.
He was saying, "You tell me your name," and the guy had showed up and told me, "I don't want to be public. I don't want to be on the video. I don't want to say my name." A lot of people get afraid of Scientology. They don't want to be. And for whatever reason, he didn't want to. So I said, okay, no problem. But then this guy Jeff shows up and he's like, you need to tell me your name. You're offending me because you won't tell me your name. And I said, look, the guy has a right to not tell you his name.
Because he's scared
Yeah,
of his
exactly,
face. I
yeah.
understand.
That's crazy.
So
It's
anyway,
so good talking to you.
I know, but
I didn't expect to
they're
find you
after
here.
you. You guys are young. You're good looking. Do you speak 2 languages?
I speak a little bit.
Kinda, yeah.
Big trouble. Stay away from them. If they ever say,
Yeah.
"Nice to meet you," no, no.
Okay, I appreciate
I'm
it so much. Thank you
serious.
for the picture.
And I honestly thought that you were gonna like
I'm
be
Tory.
part of them.
What's your name?
Standing out here, but
Yes, I'm gonna be on your channel.
Okay, cool. All
I
of you come sign up. My Div 6. It's oh, wow, look at all the things you guys. Oh my God, good Lord Almighty. Okay. For the save. Okay. Makes us support. I know. He was a lunatic, but they saw that. Apparently it comes up right away. So I really don't. Like a lot of these guys. Woohoo. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, I'm sorry about that, Lori. It's really that's why I'm trying to educate the local people about the sidewalks because it is new subs. Woo. Yep, welcome Whitney. He's our new Lovett is off to some exciting lands. She'll be back, but she's off for now. And yep, I'm educating the public. That's what I do. I've been doing it for 24 years. And if you do things with education, you'd be surprised how many people are very willing to listen to it. If you do it yelling at them, not so much. You just have to think about yourself. Do you want to get yelled at? You have to start keeping your redirection stats. No. But hi YRB. The love bombing cults also. Hi Sophie. Here's appeals to the ego, which is a minor. I loved your video, Sophie. That's 10 to 9. Wow, really? Uh, You keep them. That's a good idea. You can keep them. Hi. Hi, John Lee. Okay, now Why will YRBs things? Stop putting these people on. You have to. I get it. You want to like keep the trolls out of here, but just keep it keep it kind of at a minimum, so it's not too crazy. Because YRB's been on here forever, and he's a good guy, and I like him. I think it's God. Anyway, whoever it is. Just a note, other than random internet trolls, there's like the only people who have been blocked. Oh, okay. On this channel are plants. You hear complaints. We're telling you it'll work. Well, I don't think YRB is a plant is an also oh, I don't. But I don't think he's blocked. We just deleted one of his comments. Or the save. I don't know what that means. I know. I agree with about Jeff. Those kids were cute though, weren't they? It's totally perfect Scientology. That's what they're after. So those are the kids I really like to educate. I gotta get more cards. Remind me to note to self. Tell Spanky I gotta get more cards. I think she even knows where. Does anybody here know where to get good business cards? Because I gotta get my cards made up. Let me know if anybody can find a good card thing where it's affordable. Hello.
Hey.
Um, Asher Ramirez, not love bombing, truly impressed. Oh, nice. Ashley. I know she's really great. She is. She's a queen. I agree. Lori White, taxpayers cover these sidewalk issues. I know it's really gross. My God, I think it's her. Is it the queen? I think it is. Is it? Oh my God, it is the queen. She arrived. Woo!
It's Tori and you. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing good.
Love it. And I had so much fun today. We went, she took me to some really cool shops downtown.
Oh shit. Really?
It was like $8 for a top, but they're like really cool tops.
Oh, you went to the fashion district?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it's really nice down.
Really.
I like good deals.
And we got all this stuff for wholesale. Aw, thank you. You're so bad. I got to give you some money for this.
No,
I
you're good.
can't. No.
No, I was gonna get myself some water, and I didn't want to be rude and get you nothing, so might as well bring your daily pay bar.
I know, but I got to give you something.
No, put it away.
Nick,
Nah, you're okay.
well, you got to tell me what I can get you.
Oh,
No, that's not fair.
it is good.
Well, I had a really good talk with a lady that lives locally here
Oh yeah, I saw that for a bit.
about the bee.
No, I was just watching. I was like listening in a little bit, but I can't hear all the way because of the traffic. So.
Okay, there's a tree down.
Oh yeah, the beehive.
Right,
Yeah.
but they blocked it.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, they covered it up. So the bees are
Yeah,
pissed.
the bees are inside, aren't they?
Right. So the bees get out and they're pissed and they bit her dog.
Mm.
So I said, call the
Oh, shit.
call the city and call the animal rights department or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's crazy. Talk to this guy.
Oh my God! Look who else is a party.
Talk to this guy.
Hi, Carla.
Hold on. I need to
Okay.
put this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go find parking. Okay, Tori?
What?
I'm gonna go find parking.
Okay.
But then, thank you. I didn't believe the chairs. Oh, you find your thing.
I love that stool.
Okay.
Hi. Did you see that thing about the lady with the bees? We were just talking
No.
about. This lady came by, she had this really cute pug,
Uh-huh.
and I said, I like your
Stung her?
dog. Got stung because they covered up the beehive in the tree. The bees live in the tree, and Scientology covered it up. So she's really
Oh,
pissed
shit,
off.
Henry! Oh my, what the hell? Freaking Henry.
Henry.
That's Henry.
That's Henry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on a freaking bird scooter. I'm
I
like,
thought he wasn't
I'm
in
like hearing
town.
bells like ding ding ding, and he's like yelling like,
When did he get in town?
Oh, I saw him 2 nights ago. I think he just arrived like 2 days ago, maybe. Yeah.
How long is he staying for?
I think this is a permanent thing now for him.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, good.
No, because I asked him like, "Are you planning to stay here permanently?" Like, he's thinking about it.
Oh, you brought some.
What's up? Oh no, yeah, cause oh shit, movie.
Well, you're gonna need some anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna need it.
What is it?
No, it's okay.
What is it?
Henry.
She's got a
Henry.
He's right behind you.
Hey. I'm so happy you're here. I've talked about you 1,000 times.
Yeah. Good to see you yet again for like the time.
I know, but you're gonna stay, right?
Yeah, I'll be around.
I'm really happy, but I mean, are you gonna stay and live here?
I'm actually considering it, so
Oh, because I was like, maybe
I can basically look anywhere. And I've already talked to a bunch of folks that work here, that also have companies here. So I honestly,
It was like,
I'm not born here. I'd like to more and more use them back. And yeah, I also literally met a guy who knows the streets personally. He's had conversations.
No, like the only thing I have a problem with is
before.
like when
I was hanging out at like this one pop-up joint. Talked. I was like, you know Will? He's like, yeah, I know Will. Are you kidding?
What's his name? Because I think I just interviewed him.
His name is Ed. He's a
Oh, no,
taller,
different
skinny
guy.
black guy.
No, it's a different guy.
Yeah.
All right,
I just interviewed another guy that's friends with.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah,
yeah.
he said I've known him for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a chill dude. He's like, yeah, I've known Will back and forth, and we were chatting about how much we hate carrying gas, and it was great. We went on like an hour in rants
Where do you live in?
in Rochester. So you
Oh,
know,
New York.
yeah, upstate, honestly, unless you're there just for like the liquor, like the wineries and breweries, it sucks. There's nobody else out there.
I
It's
know
so
there's
boring.
nothing.
There's nothing
Boring.
out there.
That's right. Here it's really jumping.
Yeah, and even where I worked, like I worked at Kodak, and even at Kodak, it's completely dead. There's no jobs, and the entire region is just
Yeah,
It's
come
got
up
nothing.
here.
yeah.
That's more fun.
Oh yeah, I agree.
And there's way more action, that's for sure.
I-
Everybody misses you, man.
And now everybody knows you because I tell them about you.
Yeah, it's like these guys really want me to stay here. They keep calling me
Dude.
back. It's
No,
just
when
like,
we-
here I am.
When we dropped off Laura, I'm like looking out my window and I see her, I'm like, like jump out of the door. I'm like, what the fuck?
Dude, I'm everywhere and nowhere. That's
Because you're in like cognito mode for more than like almost a month at this
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
It's like streets the way you get around them.
Oh yeah,
That's a good way.
yeah. I was at the beach for like the longest time too,
Nice.
and honestly, I feel like that's one of the biggest like smacks in the face for people to be able to be a free person and just go to the beach when you want.
Oh hell yeah.
No.
Like, I also think I've explored more of California than I think people like Odo and Jason have
Oh, for
in their
sure.
decades. Like, and I've
Oh,
barely
yeah.
been here like 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, but they can't.
Yeah,
You know, so
Yeah.
it's not comparable.
yeah,
You know, this is their world. That's it.
yep.
You know, maybe like one time we were out in Inglewood protesting, and so Odo came out there
Oh yeah,
because the girl there. This was years ago, and she said, "Yeah, come on in. We'll give you a tour." So we're in there, and they sent him down there in a flat, man.
oh my
He said,
goodness.
"Get out!" You know, he said, "Oh, come on."
Yeah, that's awesome.
But my friend Drew, who I've
Yeah.
protested with for years, he has these old videos up. His YouTube site is Gone Home 1433.
Yeah, yeah.
And he has these old videos of us talking with
Yeah.
Odo and Andy and stuff like that. These long conversations. And when you see them,
Yeah,
because people go like, why won't they let them talk to them? And I go, watch these videos.
yeah, yeah.
And when you see them, it's really hard to stay.
Oh, yeah.
Someone like me is going, look, I used to do what you do.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking.
Yeah.
I know where you're coming.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's like it's different.
It connects with them because they understand that you're not bullshitting. They know 100%.
Right.
You know the
100%.
whole game.
Yeah.
So
More than they know.
yeah,
You know
way
what I
more.
mean? Way more
Yes,
than that.
way more.
And so it's like, and it's only going to get worse for them. And
Absolutely.
they know when I say it, I mean it.
Yes.
I'm not
Yes.
just
Yep.
somebody out yelling, it's
Yeah.
going to get worse.
Yeah.
It's like,
Everything is stacked against these guys. The Savage has major suits on him. All of this culmination of BS wasting the court's time is also going to come back in class actions. It's not like you can just keep doing this without people seriously coming back
yeah.
and fight for their freedom.
Yeah.
'Cause you
And
can't.
this shit has to go.
Yeah, this also
And
100%.
you're the king of that.
And the part of the easement that they blocked that is where the water was sitting earlier during the encampment has definitely gotten worse. And I saw
Right.
one on it. It broke my fucking heart to see her get trapped because
I know.
they
You got trapped
destroyed-
there too.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
destroyed the entire sidewalk.
Yeah. So I always use her and you as an example of why they need to call the city.
100%.
And more
100%.
people are kind of
Yeah.
coming on board on
You
it.
got to keep annoying the crap out of them. That's how it works with officials, like it or not. You got to keep.
That's what I told her. This one lady said, I already reported it. I said, you know what?
Yep.
You could report it every day and it
Yes.
still won't change for a long time.
Yes.
So just believe me on this. Because did you hear about the bees?
The bees were they cemented it off and I blocked it off for
And now they bit her dog. So that was a lady I talked to tonight.
Yep.
And she's pissed.
Yep.
And I said, good, call the city, call the animal, whatever.
Yeah, because they can relocate them. I actually talked to a couple of different beekeepers around the area, and basically it's a really easy process. They just have to have the city give them the go ahead,
Right.
so they don't get in trouble,
Right.
and they take care of it. The city says, "All right, you're the pros, you do it, so
Yeah,
nobody
you do it.
complains."
Right.
Yeah,
Good at
get out of
night.
here,
Yeah.
figure it out, and they're more than happy to. It's just the city has to give them the go ahead.
And then redirect it into Scientology.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, y'all get bit.
Yeah. Just put a little fan that just blows them all to. Oh man, I was gonna take a.
Mute for a second.
Huh?
Can you mute for a second?
Can we move?
Mute for a
Yeah,
second.
yeah, 1 second.
Oh, mute.
Yeah.
And they know who they are.
All right, we're back on chat. Sorry about that.
We're back on chat. We're back on chat.
All right, there we go. Some people just can't help but cause division. That's all they have going in their own lives.
Yep.
I know everything about this dude. Everything about this guy. And honestly, I'm not surprised. It's a man that goes around harassing people, gets arrested for it, and cries, "Whoa, why am I getting arrested for harassing people?" Like, are you kidding me? It's the dumbest shit. It's why I don't give him the time of day.
Right.
It's frankly just not worth it. He's that small beans where it just does
No, I agree.
nothing.
I
It's
agree.
absolutely nothing.
It's just when it would have been fine except he started picking on
Yeah,
on
on a kid.
Solomon.
On a kid.
Yeah. And I was just like, no.
That's who these guys send. That's their best. People that harass children.
Yeah.
Wow. Go figure. All right, I'll be back.
All right. Where's he going?
All right.
He's really zipping along. Did he turn around already? Oh, he went down the block. Wow.
So, how long is Levitt staying in LA? Oh wait, she's from LA, isn't she? I don't know.
So that helped what you said though, but she said she's already doing.
Oh no, I just figured she was coming to the show too or something on Saturday.
I don't think she is. Who? That we
I
love
don't know.
it?
Yeah, I love it. But then you just mentioned that right now. That, you know, he's going out of town.
Yeah. But witnesses.
Cool, cool.
Did
Yeah, a
you
lot of
ask
people
Laura what you have to do to set up?
Oh no.
Might be a
Because,
good idea
wait,
to
hold
have her think it out. Exciting. You're gonna put up the signs? I can't believe they take them down.
they always take them down.
I know, but I mean, I don't know why I can't believe it because they used to do the OT5.
Oh,
They
I
put
see.
that downtown when the Wallersheim trial was,
Oh,
and called Harold and I at 4 in the morning to go down
what
and
the
straight them
fuck?
off.
No way.
We were only OT3, so we're like this. Okay, I think we got them straight up. We were like so terrified to read
4
it.
in the fucking morning.
Huh?
At 4 in the freaking morning. One time, Leah and I were like posting up flyers down Santa Monica. And she stayed around the whole night, and she told me that she was like driving in the middle of the night, and she saw, I think, Jaden on his bike taking down the flyers. Yeah, in the middle of the freaking night. Like one full afternoon.
That's what happened with us too. It was the middle
I'm
of the
like,
night.
doesn't that kid fucking sleep at all in the daytime? Or I mean, the nighttime in general?
Probably not.
I mean, it's kind of sad. I think they only have like
No,
four
what
hours
are all
of
these
sleep.
guys? Is this the RPF?
Oh, I don't know.
I think it is. They're in all black. Wait, let's make sure that.
I think they're just jogging. Yeah, they're just jogging. I was like, where are you going?
I'm gonna go jog with
Right?
them. Can you get my sweater out of the car? It's open. The door's open. It's hanging on the seat. There you go. Thank you. Hanging on the seat. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Have you met Kelly?
Huh?
Have you met Kelly?
No, not that.
I don't think
Remember
so.
Uh-huh. I don't think I've met her.
Is she here now?
Huh? No,
What's cheating? I charged him over to
I know she's working on it to come to LA, but I don't know that.
She's working on what?
She's working on coming to LA too.
Does she live in Chicago?
No, I think she lives around. I know she lives around Sacramento, like up California.
I went up to Sacramento.
You did?
Yeah, because they were gonna put in where any kids could get abortions without telling their parents.
Oh shit.
And this lady on the radio said, "Look, any parents, any mothers, go up to Sacramento and protest it." So I went up there. Did I tell you the story?
No, you never told me.
Okay, so I go up there. We talk to the governor or whatever, and do our protests. And on the way back, my hair was real filthy, so I said,
Oh yeah, you told me this.
"Oh, yeah." So I got my hair washed. And then we went to the Scientology Center. I'm going to just tell these guys then. So we go to the Scientology Center and they're all like hiding. And there's two guys out in front, one with a protest sign and one with a Xenu doll. That's all. What?
Oh no, I think he's gonna start screaming right now.
Oh.
Kind of like
cool.
face it towards the scientist thing, not at me.
Oh.
I'm like right here talking to you.
So
I don't stream.
So they have these two, one Xenu dot and one protest god. And I go inside and these people are like, and I said, "What's wrong?" And they go, "Those people are outside." And this guy from LA goes, "Oh, Tori's here. Maybe she'll help us." And I said, "What do you need?" And he said, "Just see if you can get rid of the guy." And this is one of my favorite protest stories because, like, let's say this is the sidewalk. Anyway, this is the sidewalk. and then this is a window, and I'm on the outside. So he's there protesting along. I'm on this outside, and then you guys are the window. And so I'm walking along, and I see my hair, and I go, "What do you think of my hair? Do you think my hair is okay?" And he won't say anything. He's just marching along, typical Scientology. And I said, "No, really, I really want to know." At first I started out, "What do you know about Scientology?" Stuff like that, but they'll never answer. So then I started in on my hair, and I said, "What do you think about my hair? Do you think it's okay?" And he's just like, "Ugh." And finally I said, "Look, man, I'm serious. I really want you to look at my hair and tell me if you think it's okay or weird." And he bursts out laughing just like that. And he goes, "Oh, God, my mom always asked me that. I never know what to say." He looks at his friend who's got the Xenu doll, and he goes, "Let's go home." And they pack up and they leave. And I go inside and they're all cheering and they're like, "What did you do?" And I said, "I just asked him about my hair." Yeah, but I wrote that up to Mike Rinder because Mike was still in when I left.
Wow.
And I said, my favorite cricket story, because it was so quick, was that. How do you like my hair? It just shows, sometimes you can just be real.
Broke a character.
Yeah.
That's true.
How do you like my hair? All right, so now it's darker and you can see the sun.
Carlos is streaming, guys.
Let me know if you need
Streaming now.
mute, okay?
Okay.
Let me know if you at any point you need to mute.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Is it okay if I post the flyers? I don't know what's gonna be allowed for this camera.
What? You never asked me that.
Those
Okay,
cameras like right
I'll
there.
hang out
All
with
you can hear is like take.
How are you? How are you?
Good. How about yourself, Tori?
I'm really happy now that Henri is here.
Oh, I know. Good.
Dude, it's like another warrior.
I don't know what, for some reason, like,
What?
I'm very, I'm a chicken. I'm not as brave as you, but I'm like literally a chicken.
Ah, I'm a chicken. Well, you don't have to stay one. Just remember that. What?
I could hear that.
Oh, you could hear it?
Yeah,
Really?
pretty cool.
They're saying Ashley is awesome. There you go. Thank you, guys.
Sure.
No, these guys are great. And can I say your name now? Carlos is here too.
No, I didn't want to give that guy.
Huh?
Want to give that guy. Oh, are you okay? It's just like your allergy.
Open that
Oh, this is a nice, like,
table.
yeah, table, exactly. There you go.
Look at how weird your computer is.
This is the Henry right now.
Oh, because you're following.
Yeah. Well, I like switch around. Like,
Where is he?
everybody. Where?
I have a
Yeah.
I tell you, Scientology really blew it when they got rid of the restaurant around here. Look at this one. I mean, it's really jumping every night.
I know.
In New York, Georgia's used to be.
I noticed that. Sorry.
You were here when New York, Georgia's was?
No, but I was saying like that restaurant
Yeah.
is really happening.
Yeah. Exactly, Sophie. Why did they pick that color? Because L. Ron Hubbard believed that light blue equaled freedom. Not. More he's spreading the truth. More potential victims safe. Hello. Oh, look at this cute dog. I know. Some people are so friendly and some are easy. I bet these girls are nice. Hey, how are you guys? Good. I like your dog. It's a cute little dog. Teeny tiny dog. Yeah, cheap. That's probably it too. They said recycled paint is usually blue. Cheap.
Yeah.
But they said it was because he thought it equals freedom.
Oh. Uh,
Okay, so the never end, always attack, Ashley is saying, Ashley is proof you do not have to stream to be effective.
What?
somebody said
She
that.
said you don't have to stream to be effective.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Give your example. And then she said, and then it says, and Sandra.
Sandra's in the chat?
No, her whole thing was about you and Sandra. You
Wait,
guys don't, I don't think Sandra streams, right?
hold on. Let's see.
Ah, fail.
Oh, Nanya. Hey, Nanya. I hope you feel better by your from your arm, by the way. Sorry to hear about that.
¿Pero qué le pasó a su país?
Oh, she broke her arm.
She broke it?
Mhm.
How?
I forgot. Shit. I think she fell.
Hmm.
Did you fell, right? I can't. Oh crap! I'm sorry if I'm putting it out in public. I'm so sorry. I didn't because I know she was talking about it in chat. I felt bad because she was gonna fly for Laura's show, but she can't. So that's close.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like she heard on.
Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
She can't fly to LA.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, she does that.
like somebody wrote here, they said out loud, "Beach."
To you?
About her.
Oh, really? Yeah, there's another neighbor. Oh, she's pretty young, like Melania, but oh my god, like she just comes with a pussy attitude every time. Like it's really pussy.
I'm gonna start asking them if they're really bitchy. I am. I'm gonna say, do you know that you acted just like a Scientologist?
She probably is one.
Well, if she is one, then we'll know it. We will find out the truth. Ooh, somebody's getting the band back together. Nanya.
Oh yeah, she slipped in the rain.
What is it?
She slipped in the rain wearing her flip flop.
She said we're, oh, really?
Yeah.
That's how she fell? Ouch. Dumb millenniums. Sorry, that's just kind of funny. Oh, the knucklehead.
What are
is
the
here.
age brackets, do you know, Tori, for like Gen Z, millenniums, and all that? I'm trying to figure out what I am.
How old are you?
Is
50?
a baby boomer?
No, I think you're too young to be educated. I don't know. You ask Mrs. Google.
Okay.
No, you just say what are the different age brackets? Or what is the name of a 50-year-old?
Okay. So if you were born from 1997 to 2012, you're Gen Z. I'm a millennial. Oh, I'm a Gen X. Gen X.
That's my son too.
Boomers, 60 to 69.
60 to 69?
Yeah.
No, wait. Age 60 to 69?
Boomers.
No. And then what is after that?
And then post-war, and then
Huh?
WWW.
That's wrong.
I know. Because
Because I'm a baby boomer.
okay, let's see this. Uh,
Let me see. Ralph.
He was supposed to see yours.
Hmm?
He's going around. He doesn't want
Are you watching Andrew?
to. No, see yours right there.
Oh.
He was coming this way, and he saw us, and he went around.
So mine is supposed to be silent now. That's what it says, silent.
I know. I never heard that
I
one.
never heard of that either. So they've changed the boomer thing, if that's true. I don't think that's true. And if you look, jog around to other places.
Boomers is 55 to 73. Silent 7491. What's that? Thank you.
What the hell is silent? That's bullshit.
Yeah, I don't have it.
We've always been baby boomers. Always.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Gen Xer is 65 to 76, 1976. Okay, so what, for me, I'm 1947. What is that supposed to be? Somebody look it up.
Yeah, I'm Gen X too.
That's what my
Whatever
son
that
is
means.
too.
Whatever,
You could be my son.
whoever came up
And
with
you
that.
could be my granddaughter.
Oh.
You could.
And Ashley can
Here he
be my
is.
daughter.
Shut up.
Yeah, Ashley can be my daughter.
I could have a kid by now.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
my
can.
son too. Isn't that Henry?
Yeah, he's talking.
What's he doing?
He's talking on his chat.
Huh?
He's talking to his chat.
Oh, he's talking to his cat. Hey guys, you want a picture?
No.
Don't ever get in this. I was in it for 30 years.
You've been inside for 30 years?
I was in it for 30 years and they're absolutely, it's awful. I mean, it isn't awful when you're in it. You think it's great. And, you know, did you ever see The Truman Show?
Yeah, yeah. Basically,
That's it. That's it.
So why do they have so many rooms?
Because this is the C organization.
There's bunk beds in this room.
Oh, people live in there?
Yeah.
Bunk there?
Yeah.
There's
And they sign a billion-year contract. And they're after people like you.
So what kind of stuff do they do?
work.
It's like a slave camp.
Really?
Yeah.
We
We work,
torturing people out there?
we work from morning until night,
Like 110
7
hours
days a week. You get paid $35 a week, maybe 50 now.
Because they wash dishes.
And if they don't like you, you have to clean the tiles with toothbrushes. I'm serious. I know people. No, I didn't because I was public. The public is different than this is C organization. I didn't sign a bill. I did. I joined it, but they kicked me out because I have epilepsy and I take medicine. They said you have to get off your medicine.
Oh yeah, they don't believe in medicine.
Yeah, they don't believe.
No.
So it's almost like a cult.
But it's totally a cult. It's 100% a cult.
why
But they're
do you say
completely after. Do you know Louis Farrakhan?
Yeah.
Okay, so when Louis Farrakhan joined, I made a video to the African American community. And I said, look, I was in it for 30 years. There were 5 black people in Scientology for 30 years. Hubbard was totally racist. So it's like, you don't want to be in this stuff.
Yeah.
No,
We don't want to be in it.
I know. Nobody does, but they're good at getting people in. So I'm just saying, no. And believe me, if you say, oh, I talked to Tory, which is my name,
Why do you
I read Dianetics when I was like your age. How old are you? Yeah, I was 22. And I read it and quit college in Chicago. I lived in Chicago and hitchhiked from Chicago in 1969 to here. I mean, it was in a different location in LA at the time, over on Temple Street, but that's where I went. And even then, I walked up and thought, this looks like fucking weird.
Oh, that's
Right?
crazy. Yeah.
That was my first thought.
It does look weird. Yeah.
I know, it is weird. And there's a great book to read called Blink. And it talks about your first instincts. And whatever your first instincts are, they're often right. Really good.
Crazy that people live in there. Yeah, it's in there.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't let you in?
Well, you,
They won't let me anywhere. I can't even walk down L. Ron Hubbard Way, but you can. You can walk down
So
there,
the
but
doors are open right now.
not this one's probably in the front on.
don't go in them because they believe me. They are very good at snagging people.
Really? Oh, they're
Very.
I don't want that. Huh?
I know.
They won't let you out like for 3 hours.
What do you mean they won't let
So
you?
then
Like
if you watch the
they'll lock the
movie-
doors?
Yeah,
My
no,
friend,
no,
we
no.
pulled up here at
Oh, no.
Christmas. We pulled up here at Christmas time, and a wrestler was inside, and his friend walked up. And I said, "What are you doing here?" And he said, "I said, are you a Scientologist?" And he said, "No, I'm an ex-Jehovah's Witness."
So are they like doing hypnosis or something?
Yeah, it's kind of a combination of hypnosis, mind control, and peer pressure.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah,
And they don't let you out.
yeah.
Like the first
They
thing.
locked the guy
What
in.
if I attack them?
There's people that walk by and they said that they got locked in there and they don't let them out.
Whoa.
They kind of want to force you to join them.
Uh,
That's what I got.
I don't think that's. I mean,
wait,
whatever.
So have you walked inside of it before?
He hasn't. I have.
Oh, you already.
I was in it for 30 years. I told you.
Oh, yeah.
I have a YouTube site called Tory Magoo 44.
Is that what you're recording right now?
Yeah, it's a live stream. Because and I have 50,000 subscribers or 50,000 views, 25,000 subscribers.
Oh, okay.
And you guys are welcome to come subscribe.
We'll look you up for sure.
It's Tory.
Tory.
And then Magoo, like Mr. Magoo, because my dad was on NBC broadcasting at football. And he's in the Football Hall of Fame for being a quarterback. And his number was 44.
What's his name?
Paul Christman. So when I started my YouTube site, I just made it in honor of him. So it's Tory Magoo 44.
Yeah, we'll look you up.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
All right. Have a good night. Two more things.
Yeah, I mean, I told you that bringing awareness, that's the best way to go.
Hmm?
Bringing awareness, that's the best.
Oh, I always have. That's
Yeah.
always been my thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I always talk to people too because they call me and they might be in or they might be family trying to get their kids out. So I've done all kinds of stuff. But for me personally, but for me personally, I mostly just do this kind of stuff. Just talk to people. Don't blink. Blink is a great book if you haven't read it. It really is. False promises. Okay.
I'm pretty sure like us being there, you know, especially you educating them on what it is and your experience, it's saving a lot of people.
Yeah, it helps. It helps a lot. I've done it for years because it really, it's ironic because I got in Scientology to help people. I don't think I really helped anybody while I was in, but since I've been out, I have helped thousands of people, and I mean it. They write me all the time and say, I either didn't join because of you, thank you, or I got out because of your videos. I've helped people in other cults get out. They were in that Jehovah's Witnesses, these two kids, and they said, yeah, we were laughing at your videos, making fun of you. And then we realized one of them said, hey, we do the same thing. And they woke up and they left. So everything, like I said, every voice counts.
Yeah, exactly. But I have noticed a lot of, especially younger people, they're curious about it.
Everybody
But
is.
not curious as to them wanting to join it.
No.
They're curious about, because I think they've heard about it before.
Yeah.
And they're just curious, like, oh my God, what's really going on?
I know that's the thing. They
Right.
can't believe, like, Leah and Mike did those whole things with the kids that were born into it. But they're such awful stories, some of them. A lot of people can't believe them. And they're like, I saw them, but I don't really think it happens. And I go, believe me, we used to always protest and say, find out about Scientology. It's worse than you think. Because it is. Ooh. Oh, my little thing came today.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, I just didn't. I had to go, so I didn't get to open it yet.
So when you bring it party, like at the beginning, you're gonna have to adjust to it. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah, like with anything new, you kind of have to like. So I'll help you.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, because even me, like,
What is it?
like,
Yeah.
but I figured it out.
And Drew, see, remember how the feet were falling off this? And then Drew went and got, it was just a screw, and he got this really good screw, so now the feet don't fall off.
Oh,
So that's good. But I like having that one too. 'Cause yours can be short or long.
Yeah.
Hello.
oh, sorry. Oh, do you think that? No, that was the like a suggestion. We put up a kind of live stream and
What do I do?
I think we put out like a science thing like live streaming and thought.
No. They can see it.
Oh.
I mean, most people know it. They, like they'll say, I mean, you can see your videos. Why would I do it?
Not for the people that are happy. For the people that are happy.
I know why though.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's a public sidewalk. Like the police said, because Scientology came out when Anonymous was here. And they said, you can't. Tell me when you're done.
sorry. Oh, that's because I got a text.
I didn't feel the earthquake. We were in the
Actually,
car.
I think what was on Thursday, Friday afternoon, I was driving by after my MRI appointment, and then I was driving by and I see like an ambulance right there in front, and they had to open the freaking barriers.
Really?
Yeah, the sign, and I'm like, oh shit! So I pulled. I even took like I was videoing everything and all that, and I pulled over and I'm like walking out. I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
How did you get in?
They had to remove everything.
With
Not
the
not
big
the not the
forklift?
no, not that shit. I'm just talking about the freaking signs, like
Oh, those.
the city property ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, those signs. They had to remove like all of that crap, and then the ambulance was right there. And then I saw one of the female security guards. They're right here from the building, and another Sea Org member. And as soon as they saw my camera, they just like walked away from the ambulance. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Like someone's in the ambulance and something happened and shit. And
I
next
felt
thing you know,
it really strong in there.
what?
I felt it really strong in there.
Hey, what?
That's
He's talking about the earthquake.
Oh,
Two different conversations. No.
No,
sorry, I thought you guys were
No. Let her finish.
no. So, anyways, and then I'm like, I don't know what's going on. And then this public Scientologist walks up to me. She's like, delete that video. And I'm like, what? I'm like, delete that video of me. I'm like, I don't have to delete anything for you and stuff. And she's like, well, you have my image in your video, and I don't want you to have like my opinion. I'm like, I don't care. You don't have to give me your permission for anything. Stuff. And then I don't know. She was just going all carrying on me, and I'm like, look, you can just look up on your phone that this is a public sidewalk, so I don't have to do shit for you and all that crap.
And the other thing you can do is just say, look up photographer's rights.
No, I just told her to like, I just told her I'm not doing shit for you, dude. This is a public
Okay.
sidewalk in general and all that shit. And then she walked away. But yeah, I'll show you right now the video. But there all that
Yeah.
shit. The ambulance is like right there.
Wow.
Like what was going like I don't know what's going on, so I just pulled over real quick.
I'm
You
really.
get those at the Dollar Tree option?
No.
Did you get what at the
You can get them on the website. They sell like LED lights and shit.
Oh,
Yeah, because I was driving by and I just see that. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Hold on, let me put
Wow, look at it.
this was around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, it was on Thursday. On 2 in the afternoon. Oh, wait, that's where the lady came up. Okay.
Ambulance.
You see how they're like right there?
Yeah.
And then they walk away.
So they walk in.
Yeah, they walked. Yeah.
Wow.
And then this is for that Scientologist lady right there. She comes up, and I'm not even filming her. I like only get a little glance.
No, I get it.
Cause I'm like focusing on the ambulance right there. But you see how they had to remove all that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, something's going on, so I just pulled over real quick. And then this is where she. So many people, and yet they're not walking up to me because they know it's a public sidewalk. Learn your laws, lady. Come on.
Learn your laws, lady. Come on.
Yeah, she was like, "Take a video of me. Like, you're gonna have to delete it." I'm like, bitch, I don't have to delete shit for you. Yeah.
Can you do this?
Is Laura here?
Who?
I guess she came. Laura FM.
Laura's in the chat.
Yeah. I'm so sad you are going to put on an amazing
I'll
show.
talk to you.
Oh, okay.
Did you get the earthquake? Good. Oh, here she is. Nanya, okay. Love and thank you, and I will. All right. That's a few things. Hi, Laura. We can't wait to hear you. Love it. And I had fun today. We went shopping. Can't wait to wear some of my cool stuff. I have to wait for a really hot day though. Corey, what's your thoughts on Jehovah's Witnesses? You believe in it's a cult? Absolutely. And so do they. Any of the ones that get out. My next door neighbor was a ex-Jehovah's Witness. And he's the one who went around, Scientology went around and spread all this shit about me on my neighborhood. Hi.
Yeah, how you doing?
And he went around and picked up every single one because they put it on his doorstep first. And he went around and picked up every single one. I came out of my bedroom. There was a stack this high of paper. I said to John, what's all this? And he goes, I don't know. The neighbor brought him by. And he, because I told him if they do any shit, come tell me. So he just thought, forget it. I'll just handle it. So he and his girlfriend went and picked up every single one.
Oh, that was fine for them.
I would say you failed again. Epic fail. Yeah, we're all looking forward to seeing you. Gonna be great. So, don't be sad. Be happy.
This is my public announcement. I love Laura.
It's a public announcement. There you go.
I love it. No matter what you do.
No matter what you do. Hi, you guys. Don't ever join Scientology. I was in it for 30 years. I
Oh my
speak
God,
from
really? I
experience.
thought you guys were part of it.
Oh,
No, hell no.
No.
I-
What are you guys recording?
Huh?
What are you guys recording?
It's just a live stream. I just am here protesting.
Oh, good.
You
for
know, educating people on don't join.
So what's
know,
the deal with this building? We were just asking each other that. Is that where they live?
There's two sides to Scientology: public, like you guys would be public right now, and what they call the C organization, which are guys that you have to sign a $1 billion contract. Go figure right now. But Hubbard originally lived out on the ocean and he had a bunch of young kids and he got them to be the C organization. Now they're on land. They're the guys in the uniforms and everything.
Uh-huh. And they live here.
Yeah, and they live here. And they work 24/7. They can't talk to me. They're not allowed. As soon as I left, I lost 30 years of friends and my husband of 26 years.
Oh my God, is he
why
still
did
there?
you leave?
Because I found out all the shit that they do that people don't know about. You know, when you, first of all, it's like a triangle. And I got up to the top and it doesn't work. So number one, that's $1 million right there that I already spent that doesn't work. And David Miscavige, who runs it, announced that and said, sorry, it didn't work. You need to redo it. So you just have to pay us $25,000 and redo it. And I wrote him a letter and I said, $25,000? I'm $60,000 in debt because of this stupid level. That didn't work because you didn't train us right. You know, it's like.
And what about his wife? Where's his wife?
Shelley?
Yeah.
What about her?
Where is she?
She's up in Lake Caroline.
Oh, she's really alive.
Yeah.
I heard that they're like she disappeared and no one heard or seen her. And so they had like a wellness check and like the police won't give any details about the wellness check. They're like she's fine. Is she like not part of it anymore?
No, she's guarding some top secret stuff up there.
Why are they keeping her like a secret?
Who fucking knows? You know, it's like, why do they do anything?
It's so weird.
You know, they're so weird. And it's like, did you ever read the book Blink? It's a really great book to read. It's about your first instincts. And just like you said, it's so weird. That's your first instinct. That was my first instinct too. But my friends in Chicago said, "Oh, ask for this guy so and so. He's on the big horse," and I did, and he kind of basically handled all of my upsets that I had, and so then I joined. But they're good at what they do, and they're liars. They lie all the time.
Yeah. Well, thank you for that information.
Say what?
Thank you for that information.
You're welcome. Bye.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
They're so sweet.
Hmm?
They're so sweet.
Very sweet. There's a lot of nice people around here.
I've noticed there's more nice people than snotty people. So that
Oh yeah, way more. The percentage of snotty people is really small. Blow drill, hi. I've known blow drill since 2000.
can you do it again? I love it. You're so funny, Tori. Is that like a what? What is it? A little butterfly pops.
This is my other. That's for my brothers. We always do that. All right, see you later.
What is it? That's hilarious.
Next, if you're watching. All right, yes, Queen OG. We're coming soon, Laura. Hey, it's the man about town. In always. Let's see how you look.
You streaming?
So how's everything?
I'm doing good. I got swatted unexpectedly yesterday.
Today?
Yep.
What happened?
They said that I was apparently armed.
That you were apparently armed again? I mean, can't you start suing the city or something?
I mean, it's not the city to be sued. Well,
But you can't find out who's doing it, right? I mean, I know you think you know who's doing it,
yeah, I know.
and I think you're right.
You got court tomorrow.
Huh?
I got court tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And it's in the regular courthouse, right?
Yes, Sally Moss.
Tomorrow 1:30, right?
Yep. And I'll do the department number or just like that.
That's okay.
What's the matter?
Here is the man about town, another one. Henri.
Yes. Solomon, good to see you.
All bad for you, Osa.
I got
Another
court tomorrow.
tour guide.
I hear so, yeah.
Yep.
You're having it in the morning?
One,
1:30?
1:30.
Same place?
Civil.
You know the room?
That's what I was gonna go on.
Okay. Yeah, if you want to message me, you don't have to
I
do
can
it now.
actually go here.
Yeah, let me know too, because I'm coming and I got to know what room.
Yeah.
And I don't know your last name.
And the thing is, Voldemort over here has also been trying to do some of the same tactics with me, and I'm just like, I'm
Really?
too old for this, and you're too stupid for this, and I'm just gonna move on. I think these people genuinely believe that just because they talk shit, that automatically means I somehow have to respond or give them attention.
Right,
I genuinely don't give a shit.
right,
I never will either.
right, right.
It's just that simple.
No, I'm looking for the court date.
Birthday.
No, I'm looking for like when the room. What?
Does that say what room?
Spam
Department 13.
No, 3. Oh, no, yeah, 13.
It's not going to be apartment though.
Okay.
Does it say apartment?
No, department 13.
Or department? Okay. But that's not the room.
No, I know. What?
August 13th, Department 3, room 3112.
Room 3112?
312.
Okay, so let me
Now
write.
that's different than what he said though. So it's department 3,
Department 3?
Department 13.
13 or 3.
13.
Oh, that-
Yeah,
oh, it's 3. Yeah, department 13 room. Hold on.
3112.
Oh shit.
Yeah, 3112. 3112.
Oh, man.
And do we need to bring anything? Balloons.
Balloons.
Henri, I'm so happy you're moving here.
Yeah, I have been. So, do you know the show Bill Nye the Science Guy?
Oh yeah, I heard of that.
It's a old. It's a really good show. Basically, it was made for like teens and to get them excited about learning physics and science and whatnot. So I've had for the longest time the same idea that Bill Nye the Science Guy had, but instead to do live street interviews on not the science and physics part, but on tech and get the same kind of the goal is education on all the bad shit and how issues like you can't fix the stuff you buy anymore. Everything is a subscription service. You can't own anything. Educate people on that, but do it with entertainment and fun. I know a lot about tech. I can also entertain and get along with people well. And I just need a captive audience
Yeah.
that does not exist in upstate and
No, forget it.
even in places like Boston
No,
just doesn't exist.
No.
And so the next big city on the East Coast is New York City. But frankly, New York City right now is like basically under military occupation. I don't want
Really?
anything to do with it. Yeah, it's bad. It's really dangerous out in NYC.
That too.
So they have National Guardsmen patrolling the subways. Basically, crime has gotten so bad out there because there's major incentives for the state government to allow it to happen. And real estate investors are looking to push out as many poor people as possible and attract foreign investors to continue this bubble of sky high real estate assets. And buildings that were selling for 400 million now are going for like 8 million because nobody will buy just because you list it and just because you had some Chinese investors that are primarily from the CCP or some folks from Dubai doesn't mean that everybody else is even interested or has that money to invest and buy it.
Right.
So it's crashing hard, but there's also the fact that New York City is a major sanctuary state, a city for immigrants of all sorts, and there's an international airport at JFK. And so with the recent program on allowing Haitian immigrants, for example, to have a path towards citizenship because of all the other crazy shit that's been happening in Haiti. There's a massive influx of immigrants. There's nowhere for them to go. They don't have any welfare programs to give them jobs, to give them a place to live. And so there's already major people in the city, but there's that much more. And there's been like local gangs building up and National Guardsmen are patrolling every facet of the city.
Jesus.
And NYPD already was also really bad anyway. At least with people like here in LAPD, doing cop watching is way more safer than NYPD.
Sure.
They would absolutely shoot you
Yeah.
and then maybe ask questions.
Right. Same
And
as Chicago.
yeah, that's why and New York City and even Rochester where they killed what was his name? Daniel Prude, who was having a mental health episode, and another 10-year-old black girl for just walking on the street at night, and they suspected that she was some criminal and just shot her down. Like RPD is really dangerous. RPD, yep, RPD is dangerous as hell. They're just as bad as
What's
NYPD.
our people?
Rochester Police
Oh.
Department. Yeah,
That's
So,
intense.
it's just all bad on the East
Stop
Coast.
saying come here.
It's all bad. Yeah, there's nothing
Just by
really.
the weather alone is better here.
Yeah.
And you know, as you get, you're not old, but as you get older, it's
Have you watched
definitely
Long
appreciated.
Island Police Audit?
Yeah, he's actually gone by. So on a live where he got arrested at Schenectady, I was actually on the phone with the mayor's office, yelling at them, and I got information on when they were taking him, and I was putting on the chat.
Who's
But
him?
he's Sean Reyes over on the East Coast. He's from New Jersey, but he does a lot of police accountability work. He's the Will Good of the East Coast,
Right.
but even he doesn't touch too much of parts of New York State because it's that bad. And you can see it in all his videos. He just immediately shows up, gets arrested. Immediately shows up, gets arrested.
Really?
It's bad. It's really
They
bad.
arrest him,
Yes,
but he's a cop watcher. Right?
that's yeah. That's why
Like
it's
too
bad.
bad. See, that's how Chicago is. I
Yeah.
thought it would never happen in Chicago. They'd be like, you know, you want to report me? Put your hands behind your back.
Yeah.
You
Oh
know?
yeah, I saw what he did with the Nassau County County Sheriff.
Yeah, that was a whole other case too, and
Protested them.
yeah, East Coast is just I don't know something with the police departments, man. Something in the water. Something with the water. Those cops, they just it's all bad. I mean, I mean,
They coming to get you?
I mean, it's happened once.
He's welcoming.
Like every time I just stay at a corner and I just make a U-turn or something, I hear cops siren.
And you get there now.
And then it turns out, hey, I'm just saying something like this. Unfortunately.
Well, tomorrow, hopefully, it will end.
Yep.
And tomorrow is your day. And you've got good stuff, right?
Oh yeah, Tori. Mama too asked me why she's blocking her channel.
Why she is?
Yeah, Mama too.
What would be a catchy jingle if somebody was to make a funny show about? So like, there's Bill Nye the Science Guy, super catchy. What would be a catchy jingle that you would name such a show where you're trying to educate people about tech, not like chemistry and physics, but about tech, and you want to make it super easy to remember, but also clear that it's about tech. Since I got you guys here, what would be like a very catchy jingle? Because my name is super hard to like rhyme with a lot of interesting fun stuff. Henry.
I know.
So I'm like, what do you rhyme that with, you know? Super hard. Super hard.
I think Henry is a perfect name to use, not to rhyme,
Yeah, yeah.
but you could have. But it's a very memorable name. I don't know why, but it is. I think you could have.
Oh, somebody said, what the heck with tech? Long, but interesting.
What the heck with that? Oh. I know. We had fun shopping. We really did.
Yeah, teaching, teaching tech. No, that's
Um,
lame.
what did they say?
Somebody said teaching tech. I'm like, no, it's too lame.
No,
No, too lame. We need like a solid one-liner.
She's my asking grandma. All right.
Oh, somebody said Henry Marini, and Marini is my last name. Henry Marini, the Tech Houdini.
I like that.
That's
That's
actually
good.
pretty legit.
That's good.
I love that.
That's good.
Holy crap,
That's
Henry
good.
Marini, the Tech Houdini. Yes.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Because it has Houdini, which everybody
Yep,
loves.
yep.
You've got your Henry, your name.
Oh man, that's great.
That's it.
I love it.
There you go. You got your
Solid.
name.
Chat for the win.
Yay,
Chat
hey.
for the win.
All right, good. I like that.
Chat for the win.
And that's one that then you'll just go around and interview people.
Yep. That's exactly it.
Like,
Basically, I'll broach the subject completely indirectly, right? It'll be
hi.
super funny. It will basically be a PS5 or Xbox, or PS5 sucks, prove me wrong. I'll get people to talk about tech, video games, and that's gonna lead into. Don't you find it annoying that you have to pay money for the DLC downloadable content when you paid $80 for the game? You should own the whole game, and then they'll say, yeah, and then I'll lead into a bunch of other stuff. That's the goal, because otherwise
Get
nobody's
some
gonna care.
sponsors.
Yeah, nobody's gonna care otherwise. If I go into straight like, entire power plant goes down because of bad part, you got to buy it from this vendor. You have to be the name, but nobody's gonna listen to that. It's too,
Too much.
too much. So you got to lead them into it.
I think you're right.
Tori, can you give me a ride?
Of course.
Thank you.
Wait, Henry Marini, the Tech Houdini.
Anybody who brings
Tech,
me
bro,
a
that's
payday,
write this down.
you gotta talk to me. Yep. Oh no. Am I gonna get called out?
Hmm?
Am I gonna get called out?
No. I freaking love you. I love you so much. I care about you. That's why I need to talk to you. No.
Oh,
But she's giving me a ride home. Afterwards.
They're coming after Solomon. Duck, Solomon, duck. Duck, hide behind the palm tree. We don't know him. No, he's not here.
Is that fire?
They're coming after Solomon. No, go away.
Yeah.
With crime right behind him.
Yeah. Seriously.
Only in LA. The
Oh,
fire truck and prime right
God.
behind him. Where are they going?
All right. W chat for that suggestion.
Yeah, that was a good suggestion.
Yeah.
Now you've got your title. So, all right. So, what age group are you going to hit?
Honestly, it would be everybody. Ideally, realistically, it'll probably be people that are in their late teens because they love the crap out of video games. They know exactly what I'm talking about. And they're also just entering the age of, if I'm going to go to college, that's a perfect environment where we talk about all this stuff, because most of the people that do this kind of advocacy don't do it publicly, and it's usually more on the teaching people who are entering like a science degree, and then they'll talk about it more, and it blows up into a whole, a bigger movement. There's one guy that does good job. However, most of the people he caters to are already very tech oriented. They know. So he's got a large YouTube channel, but it's people who know.
Right.
So I'm going after people that don't know, because that's the vast majority. And same with this. Same with this. Like, nobody really knows much around
The
here.
weird thing about Scientology, for years, I've been out for 24 years. I was in for 30.
Yeah.
I'm out for 24. And people always say to me, "Well, I don't really know what Scientology is."
Yep.
And I go, "Nobody knows what it is. That's by design. They don't
Yeah.
want you to know what it is. If you knew what it is, you wouldn't have to go in there, would you?"
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you doing? Just changing it. Learning and loving, please. All right.
No, this. Oh, we got another one. Look at that.
Thank you, Sophie. We do have your back and you have mine. Hello.
Yeah, I could never be a secret.
Oh, sorry. Too many phones. Too many phones, wrong person.
No,
Trying to get another one.
I'm checking your bike, dude. Solomon's checking his bike.
Yes, sir.
What?
She's checking his bike.
Taking his bike?
Doesn't need it.
That was a pretty good score where they gave him the
Any
apology will
Huh?
Hey.
We can buy new ones.
Take it. Okay, this one person. Were you talking about Daniel Prude?
Yeah, he was 42 years old, and they gunned him down in Rochester for having a mental health episode. It was like the easiest de-escalation incident that they could have simply just apprehended him and essentially allowed him to decompress, which is normal policy and protocol. Instead, they flipped and they're like, you know what? I'm just gonna pull a gun on a completely unarmed guy who's in the middle of the street.
They
Basically,
killed him.
yeah,
I mean, why don't they
Just
shoot
like
him
that.
in the leg? You know what I mean? Like I don't get it. I mean, even if somebody is coming running at me, I would shoot him in the leg or in the.
No, the point is, there's always it's a series of steps that if you need to escalate, you can to using lethal firearm, right?
Lethal
So
firearm should be.
there was never a let's try to tase him.
Yeah.
None.
Or
And it
let's
wasn't
try
just
to shoot him in the leg or something.
it's there was no level of de-escalation done. It was immediate. You know what? I'm gonna have fun tonight. I get off on this. This is the RPD at its best. The worst thing with RPD too is the blue line gang flag. They fly that shit publicly. Here, at least they hide it over by the PD. They have a little corner, but in Rochester, they run 5Ks with it. They proudly,
I
yeah,
don't
oh
know what
yeah.
it is the blue flag thing.
So it's the Blue Lives Matter flag, which is a gang symbol, and they brandish it proudly on their uniforms. They have it embossed.
The police?
Yes, in Rochester. It's really, really bad.
Oh my!
Really bad. Like take the shooting problem that Chicago has, but a way smaller population yet at the same rate, and most of it done by police. That's what you have in Rochester.
Move out here for God's sake.
And so for like the longest time, you know, in the back of my mind, I'm like, is this even a city that I frankly give a crap about anymore? That's even worth it?
Truly.
And
Sorry
My
about
hair
that.
looks
Awful. This is not
does.
fantastic tonight.
I just washed it. I'm really ticked off. I hate washing my hair. Now it's already dirty. I just look dirty. Does it look dirty?
No, it looks fine. Sorry about that,
All
guys.
right. Sorry, guys. Been a little bit of a wild night,
You gotta order.
and I'm going to try to catch up. I'm okay. Yes, I'm okay. There's no sound. Yeah, because we deleted it because we were talking, and someone was here that didn't want to be on sound. So there you go. It isn't frozen. So anyway, we're good. We're back, and thank you so Sophie for being here, and thank you, love it, and with so and everybody that's here. I appreciate them coming. That was a good meeting. Thank
You're welcome.
you. Wow.
Yeah, babies are always awesome.
I know they're really good. They feel like they're healthy though, don't they?
Because of the peanut.
Yeah. And they don't feel too sugary to me.
I gotta finish my flyers.
Mm,
I was distracted by all this.
sorry.
Flyers.
Uh-oh.
You know how I haven't seen for a while? Mr. Anonymous.
I know, Mr. Anonymous.
I kind of missed him.
Yeah, I know. I gotta
He's
do. I haven't done much at home, so I've got to do some more at home. Cause he's a homebody.
oh,
He's at my home. Are you talking about the same person? Who are you talking about?
oh, the guy that comes to sometimes.
Oh no, oh. I have a little bear named Mr. Anonymous.
Oh,
And he got really popular on the internet when I first introduced him. He's from Norway. Huh?
put him on.
Yeah, but he's at home. So I have to it's when I do my home stuff. Yep, I'm okay. I'm okay. You know, I don't think we've ever seen anybody walk up there. Have you?
No, but I see some people in that store like their silhouette.
That's the first time I've ever seen lights on in there. Wait, let me show the guy. See, there's lights on there. Have you ever seen lights on in there?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
I have never. And you see silhouettes in there?
Only one time.
Only one kind?
One time.
Oh,
Once.
I never, I mean, I think I've been out there a bunch and they didn't have lights on. Oh, okay. This person said the lights are always on. A lot of people in the chat dropped a lot. Okay, sorry. It happens. Still 190 people and 260 likes. All right, thank you. Yeah.
You enjoy coming out here because of the summer too, you know?
Pardon me?
'Cause it's fresh. I used to.
All right, now this is like a zoo. She- She's like, text her. How can I text her?
You can because you have to be on.
That's what I'm saying. I can't. She can't hear me. So, yeah. Well, anyway, I'm going to go pretty soon anyway.
Oh, you were already?
Pretty soon.
That's him.
Music.
Okay, man. I like this one, guys. This is why I come out here and protest, okay? I don't stream. I don't ask for donations. Mostly do it because of this guy's daughter. This is why I come out here. Oh, and you guys got to come out to her show too, man. Don't forget about that. I mean, you got to come out. Yes. Es una secta, cabrones. Oh yeah. Hashtag free Bill Anderson, guys. No, I don't want to stream. I'm real, guys.
Yeah.
I'm a lurker.
Okay.
I lurk the chats. I know who's real. I know who's love bombing me.
You know who is?
Oh no, I'm just talking to the chat.
Who's love bombing?
Nobody. Nobody love bombs me. I'm just kidding. I don't fall for that shit.
Anyway, we'll see.
Okay.
But
Oh, you
did
guys-
they like the
Ugh.
different thing?
Yeah, we need more flyers. Like a lot more flyers.
Really?
Also,
You had a whole time.
No, I'm talking about like different designs and all that, you know?
Oh, no, you don't. I don't think so.
Oh, I guess.
No, these are good. These are good.
Oh, yeah, I freaking love them.
And it's better to have the same thing because then people see it. And the first time they see it, they sort of see it.
Mm.
The second time they see it, they might read half of it.
Right.
The third and fourth time, now they're going like, wow, this stuff is real. But if you keep changing it around, then you're back to go every time. It's better to just keep the same ones and just keep putting them up.
Yeah, no, I love the missing people's flyer ones. And
And you see people stopping and reading.
yeah,
them.
no, they even like ask around. Like, they always say, like, that's pretty sad. You know, people are looking for their loved ones. Like, yeah.
I know.
is that why they don't want to be filmed like yours people?
Well, yeah, because you have people watching the streams and they're looking for the family members. They might recognize one of them.
Yeah, they don't want them talking to any of us. If you like I said, if you watch Drew's Gone Home 1433.
Mhm.
And he has some old videos of us talking to the security guards. And I mean long
Just finished watching the Christmas one.
yeah. But
Where they were so
where I'm
cool with
talking to
him,
the guy?
and then later they were mean.
No, then that's not the one.
That's the one.
There's one where I'm talking to him and he's listening to the whole thing. It's on that same site. It's earlier. It's not
Okay.
just Drew, it's me. And I'm
Yeah.
talking to this guy and I say, look, I used to do what you're doing. I know exactly how you feel. You know what I mean? And so it's really, you see it clicking on the guy. And I said to Drew, that's why they don't want them talking to us. Because people like me can relate to them and get the and say, look, I know how you feel, but it isn't the way you think. You know, they can say they're saving the planet, but are they? Think about it. I mean, has homelessness increased or decreased? If they're saving the planet, it would be decreasing, right? It's not. It's increasing.
And then another thing about the Sea Org, are they supposed to save the planet or humanity if they're not even allowed out or to talk
Right.
to us?
Right. How could they save the planet?
Yeah.
Exactly. But they say, well, we're sending them on missions and they always have them going to these other countries, which is why I'm always emphasizing to these other people from other countries, they are after you
Yeah.
because that's their new gig. Because they know they've already been to America and all of us are like, forget it, we know it. No thanks. So now they're in Bolivia and, you establish every event that I ever went to while I was in towards the end. It was like, well, we're in Bolivia and all the police are doing the way to happiness or the study check. Or when 9/11 happened, they sent them all there to do the Pura so that they could get all the dust out of them. And it didn't work. You know what I mean? But they thought so at the time. They bought it. They had the fucking Dianetics hotline underneath Bush on 9/11.
Wow.
And I was on the internet. I said, that's the Dianetic hotline. And so we all called the TV station and they took it right off. It was like they had no idea. And then I called the number and I said, and this girl said, Dianetics, modern science, mental health. And I said, are you fucking kidding me? You're pitching mental health?
Yeah.
And she said, Dianetics, modern science of mental health. And I said, no, not okay, man. Really not okay. You can pretend it amongst your little group that you're mental health experts, but the truth is you're 100%, your church is 100% against mental health. And I know 17 kids that are dead that killed themselves because they couldn't get mental health. So don't talk to me about you've got mental health. No. That's why they don't want the guys to talk to me. You see what I mean? Because I know shit that they don't know. You see what I mean? That if they knew, they would go, what am I doing? You know what I mean? That's how I was when I found out about the enforced abortions. I didn't know about that.
Oh, you
None
know
of them know about them. They don't know about them.
Everything's kept
because
secret.
that was only enforced for Sea Org members, right? The
Yeah,
abortion rule?
but it's still, I didn't even know it for Sea Org. It was
Yeah.
still gross to me that they would do that to the Sea Org. It was like awful.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it is. So there you go.
But now they're allowing them like maternity leave and all that shit, or what?
Well, they can't have kids. They stopped having kids 20 years ago. They're not allowed to have kids.
Yeah.
Why do you think they'd have maternity leave? If they can't have kids.
Like,
Wh-
it's fucking crazy.
Well, where did that come from?
No, because what? I think it was from the Aftermath documentary, some shit. Like one of the episodes I saw like a long time ago, but basically, like, you know how the Church Scientology always releases a statement after every episode and all this shit, like saying that's bullshit and all that crap. But like supposedly then now they're cool with it, like they have maternity leaves for women who see or that get pregnant. But you know that's definitely bullshit now. So who knows?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
bullshit. They're not allowed to have children.
Yeah, crazy.
And, you don't see kids around. That's why,
Oh, I think last Friday when we were protesting, we saw a teenager come out of the cafe, and somebody said that's where they have their freaking purification underground program thing, and he came out like all flushed out and red and sweaty and stuff. Yeah, so I was like, damn, probably went down there for the purification thing.
but that's what I'm saying. It's like one kid. It's not like hundreds of kids. When I was in it years ago, there were hundreds of kids
Right.
in Scientology. They're not anymore. They all grew up and they left.
Mm.
And a lot of them are speaking
I
out.
was reading this. I don't know why I read it. I never like that. Even if you, even if you take a couple of courses within the years before these, they're like,
Really?
I was reading the statistics. Like even if you actually went through a couple of courses, whatever, like within a year, like people just like say like they. So first of all, they're having a really hard time trying to get them in. Second, even if they get in, they,
And they're not getting anybody in the Sea Org, I don't think. Those days are over.
Mm.
And that's their workforce. You know what I mean?
Slave force.
The
yeah,
slave
I don't think I would have a problem of, like with them getting rid of the field. If people want to be involved with the yeah, but be like public, but it's the issue where what I feel is like I feel like for example with Oro, like I can't believe you didn't spend the rest of your life like
And like I said, we've spent hours talking about it, probably for months. Months and months and
is
months.
it because he has his family in there too maybe?
His mother is. His two sisters left. But his mother's still there. She's an auditor. That's what I heard. Pardon me?
He don't have kids.
Not that I know of, but he's never said so. What I've learned, it sounds crazy to have Thetans living off in you. We knew that right. That would make me stop and say, wait a minute, what the fuck? Yeah, that's a bit, they don't learn that. It's way at the top. You don't learn anything about it till OT3. Sophie, what's your handle again? Want to see your video.
Actually, what's that? You know, look at videos.
Yeah, that's a great video, Sophie. I really loved it. I love the experiment with the lines. I've always loved that one. That's really good. And the other one that's a really good experiment that you can Google is the Stanford experiment. That's a really great one. Okay, so we're gonna head out.
Damn, already, bro?
What?
Already gonna head out.
4 minutes in.
It's not even 9:30 yet. Oh, we have court tomorrow anyway.
We have court tomorrow.
Yeah.
I know. All right. So anyway, thank you guys for coming. And we have court tomorrow with Solomon. So stand by. We'll
Bye,
let you
chat.
know.
Read the chat.
Bye.